Hello, and welcome to Touhou 10, Eastern Wind God Chronicles Mountain of Faith. Oh, well, the demo started. Didn't think that would happen. Alright, I think the sound should be good. Anyway, Mountain of Faith. In this game, in the previous games, we had some options for our playable characters. A lot more than usual. But this game brings us back to the roots. We no longer have the options that we once did. Okay, well first you got a game difficulty option, which we have easy, normal, difficult, hard, and lunatic. I'd be hard pressed to play any of these games in lunatic as I am bad at them. Except Phantasmagoria Flower View, difficulty has little effect on that game. So we're going easy in this game. We have the Shrine Maiden of Paradise, Reimu Hakurei, and an ordinary magician, Marisa Kirasame. A carefree Shrine Maiden, whose strong points are wide attack range, and a cheerful magician whose swift and sticky fingers are naughty like no one else's. We have 3 shot types for each. Homing, forward focus, and sealing for Reimu. And for Marisa, we got high power, piercing, and magician type. No matter what shot type, unlike other games, no matter what shot type you pick, you'll always have the same spell card in this game, unlike different other games. And it's not my favorite. So I like seeing the different effects that you get for your spell card. And I am just starting all the way unprepared. I got my nieces and nephews visiting. Not visiting. We're babysitting them for my sister. So a little discombobulated. A little astute. What am I speaking? Okay, first the story. It is autumn in Gensokyo. A stranger comes to the Hakurei shrine and says that the shrine should close for good. Reimu Hakurei won't let this happen, so she or Marisa Kirasame goes to investigate the situation. The heroine goes to the yokai mountain, where she meets the 3 gods and eventually one of the kappa, who are troubled by a new god on the mountain. As she advances further, you meet a Krotengu who was told to investigate the intruder. After she is beaten, the heroine moves to the Moria shrine and the new god is trying to collect faith. So, long story short, a new god showed up in Gensokyo on the yokai mountain and is is collecting faith, seems to be pushing Reimu's shrine out of business, so we gotta investigate. Of course, I'm gonna be playing Reimu Hakurei. Now, a mechanic that I don't think is new that comes back from Perishable Knife, but in full force here, is the borderline get. When you go to the top of the screen, you collect all power-ups on screen, but you don't have to be full power this time. It's a really easy, a really simple way of collecting your power-ups easily. And you want to make as frequent use of it as you can without getting yourself killed. And here's Shizuha Aki, one of the Aki sisters, a pair of autumn harvest gods. get enough of those blue score things, you get a 1-up, and we want to get as many 1-up as possible because just like in Batman the Scarlet Devil, I've actually yet to beat this game. Alright, make sure I got my... Oh, I guess I could talk about Shizuha. Symbol of loneliness and demise, Shizuha Aki, the Phase 1 mid-boss. The god who deals with the leaves falling from the trees. She has a younger sister, and together they control autumn. She lets her sister deal with intruders. And her sister, Minariko Aki, symbol of abundance and harvest. The younger sister of Shizuha and the god of the harvest. She has to deal with the intruder, but not out of protection for the intruder. Just out of anger. Oh, I never talked about the title theme. I'll talk about the title theme later because we'll go back to the title later. Stage 1 theme. A god that misses people. Romantic fall. This is the first stage theme. It has been many a day since I last used this kind of mood. Considering the melodious part where the tempo suddenly drops and tune which doesn't really cause any tension, I think this is the song most befitting of a stage 1 of all the stage 1 and 2 songs in Touhou games up till now. What do you think? I think it's a fitting stage 1 theme. And I guess I'll go over the song that will be appearing shortly. Because Princess Inada is scolding me. It has a good tempo compared to the rest. I tried making it with the image of a harvest festival and an experienced and thoughtless god. The only game that can do with this kind of tensionless piece is Touhou. Normally fighting a boss with this kind of music would be difficult. It's a short loop, but the boss fight itself is short anyways. It's hard to see through all the falling leaves. Will I really be able to make it to the mountain like this? Huh? What's that delicious smell? You're just... How ridiculous. What insolence. Who said I was gonna eat you? That said, that tasty smell was coming from you. Gods always put a great deal of care into their scent. Ah, yes. I'm the harvest god. So that's why you smell like half-baked sweet potatoes. Freshly harvested sweet potatoes are my perfume. If you think I let a shrine maiden eat me... Here we are, Minariko Aki, with her song Because Princess Inada is Scolding Me. I honestly forget this character exists half the time. Not that I hate Minariko or Shizuha, I forget about them. A lot. Give me that one item. Alright, well that was an awful collecting. Oh, I hate lasers. I don't know what I'm complaining about. This is the easy mode version. It's not that difficult. Gods sure do come in all shapes and sizes. I wonder if my shrine god is really any stronger. Well, this is no time to bake potatoes. Let's hurry on ahead. Road of Misfortune, Dark Road. I guess I should say some words about this song, but it's already started and I don't want to interrupt it. There's Hina. Should I stop, like, name-dropping people before, like, their names are actually dropped just because I know them? Probably should. Force of habit. Damn! That's not good. I'm gonna need as many lives as I can get. Honestly, I'm still early on. I'm probably going to play back to this part. But before that, I guess I'll talk about the song. This is the second stage theme. In contrast with the first stage, this is a gloomy piece. It combines both Western and Oriental styles. I think it has a nice feeling to it. The boss is a gothic Lolita, so the music turned out this way. The transition from the mysterious intro to the choir where your field of vision expands has a pretty good feeling to it. This is probably one of the first times I'm going to end up replaying through a game just to keep lives. Oof. Oh well. Anyway, we are back with more lives than before. Damn, if only I could have gotten up there sooner. Would have gotten way more point items. But oh well. That was a bad. I don't know what those do, so I'm just gonna go to the side. I can't believe I didn't die there. But hey, we got the extent. I've been feeling off for a while now. Sunlight doesn't reach here, and the atmosphere is so heavy. My, you're still here? And I had tried to turn you away. When? Forget about it. Anyway, my duty is to chase off any lost humans. Alright, so I'm gonna go into the information. Here we have ourselves the second character, the Nagashibina of the hidden god, Hina Kageyama. The god of misfortune. She tries to stop the heroine out of protection for the lost human, as it's dangerous in the mountains. Her song that's coming up shortly, Dark Side of Fate. Since she's a gothic Lolita, I thought I should make it a more painful kind of feeling. But when I thought of my own preferences and the matter of the entire game, this kind of feeling just settled in. Well, she's just a stage 2 boss. It's better to make her look a bit stupid. Alright, let's go. Forget about it. But I'm not lost. I just want to go to the mountain. Why would a human want to go there? Don't you know it's dangerous? Get in my way and I'll treat you as my enemy. But I'm a friend to humans. I take their misfortune and pass them on to the gods. Would you like me to take on all of your tragedies? Yokai are my enemies. You are a yokai. Really now? Hina is a character that is revered as a god, but in truth, she is a yokai that steals misfortune. Though, what really are the differences of yokai and gods? Truthfully, they could be fairly similar. Alright, come on, give me them point items. Yeah! The reason I'm making such a big deal of collecting point items in this game is because that gives you lives, and I want as many lives as possible before the final stage. Does that mean I'll keep replaying this game over and over again as I die just to have as many lives for the final stage? No. No, I will not. Wound sign pain flow. If I remember, I don't think this is too difficult. Yeah. It's weird how some games I'm better at and some I'm worse at. I was just trying to be nice and chase you away. Chasing me away really isn't that nice. Beyond here is a world of the gods. It's no place for a human to go. You'll regret this. Oh good, looks like I finally made it to the Yokai Mountain. So, Hino was just trying to chase us away to save us from the threats of the mountain. Anyway, the next song. The Gensokyo the Gods Loved. This is the third stage theme. It's the first tune you hear after infiltrating Yokai Mountain. It's bustling with the heavy verses of Gensokyo. I prepared the best melodious tune I could for the beautiful valley that Yokai reside in. I hope I have managed to convey a rather liberal feeling in contrast to the darker Stage 2 theme. That's about right. Man, I should try, like... I should stream Animal Crossing when that comes out. I don't have the materials for that. But if I did... Animal Crossing is the new Animal Crossing looking great. Anyway, here we are. And the Gensokyo that the gods love. Give me them point items. Oh, I never mentioned that meter on the bottom left there. That is your faith meter. The higher your faith, the more points you get for certain actions. The lower your faith, the less points you get. So, for more points, it's a good idea to keep as much faith going as you can. If you don't collect any point items for a certain amount of time, or kill enemies for a certain amount of time, your faith meter will still start going down, regardless. So, that's just something you'll have to deal with. Nitori should be coming soon. That's not Nitori. And I'm saying the names of the characters again before they truly get their gear. There she is. Ah! A human! What? Where are you going? Did you think we would have a mid-boss fight? Nitori is our... Here it is. Optical camouflage. Oh, my octohole camo suit broke. What? You're a human, but you picked me out well from the camo. It's because my eyes are really sharp, or maybe because you weren't really human. See you, human. By the way, it's dangerous if you go any further. I'll still be going anyway. Nitori always drops you a 1-up. So, if I remember right, I should have 4 lives now. My power counter isn't really blocked, but my life counter is. And there's no bomb counter in this game, your bombs just take from your power. This is a really great song. I'm gonna say that about a lot of them. Oh, it's the human from before. Didn't I tell you not to go any deeper? The song that is about to show up, Akutagawa Ryosuke's Kappa, Candid Friend. You will hear this song quite a bit, so I've put forth my best effort so that you won't get tired of it. For that purpose, I've used some strange phases and rhythms, but I wonder if it was any good. My hypothesis is that you'll be listening to this one a lot, since my first impression of the song, as I continue to listen to it, it seems to have gradually changed on me. As the concluding piece, it should end up having a rather sorrowful sound to it, I guess. It's actually true. You will hear this song quite a bit. And we have the Super Yokai Warhead, Nitori Kawashiro, one of the many kappas on the mountain who also tries to stop the heroine from proceeding. She is, together with the other kappa, troubled by the new god of the mountain, and wants to have someone to stop the god. Alright, let's go. You have some nerve trying to stop me there. Stop you? I don't even know what you're trying to do. How could I have tried to stop you? I have urgent business with the god that lives on the top of the mountain. Will you let me through? The god on top of the mountain? Which one? There's a bunch. Let me tell you straight up, you'd better leave. I'm Nitori Kawashiro. They call me Nitori the Valley Kappa. Go on now. Better go back to the village. There's lots of folks up ahead who don't take kindly to humans. Oh, I know. But sometimes there are things you just have to do. Oh my, it's been so long since I met a human. My sworn friends. Why did it have to turn out this way? Oh well. If you really want to get to the mountain, you'll have to show me how serious you are. Now we fight Nitori Kawashiro. Why'd I do that? I know exactly how to do this spell card, and I did that. Of all things. Water sign, top of paparazzi. This one can be a bit troublesome. Your piece. This spell card is one that moves like the very waves themselves. Sometimes the meetings of friends is brief. Monster Cucumber. This one gives me a lot of trouble. I tend to get sniped by the lasers when I'm not paying attention because of the smaller bullets. That laser was about to get me. I didn't think humans could get so strong. To think my weapons weren't enough to beat you. Well, time to move on. Hey human, Kappa and human have been sworn friends since ancient times, so I'll let you in on something. Sworn friends? You sure you don't mean old enemies? It's true that there has been a restless god on the top of the mountains lately. Are you going to beat her? Well, what a surprising place to get such great information. To tell you the truth, I've forgotten why I come all the way up here. I can't believe it. Humans are so flaky. I knew I should have asked the Tengu about this instead. Well, I'll tell the copper around here about you, so just go on ahead. I can see a waterfall up ahead, and now for the main event. Yes, we're going to go into what I consider one of the most beautiful stages of Touhou. So, let's talk about the song first. Fall Autumnal Waterfall. This is the fourth stage theme. When you think of waterfalls, there are two images. The powerful, vast waterfall and the meek, trickling one. But this time, I opted for the image of the former. Touhou has always had a dark feel to it, so I tried to express a somewhat refreshing feel. Why is that? In Autumn Waterfall, I think the same thing waterfalls convey the most is autumn. I'm bad at reading. Anyway, we go into one of what I consider one of the most beautiful stages in all of Touhou. I am not killing them. Seriously, this stage is very beautifully crafted. In the background, you can see the waterfall that we're flying up. You can see the fairy shadows before they appear. And we should get an appearance by Momiji. There she is. Coming me ever higher, ever higher. And that's Momiji. Alright, how many of these? You know what? I'm just going to do that because I want the point items. I had a bomb ready. This was not a good plan, but it paid off in the end. Now I could go to the top of the screen to better collect the stuff, but honestly, going to the top of the screen in this stage is very dangerous. I don't know if you've noticed, but there are not many breaks to actually do it, as I go and do that shit. Like a dumbass. And we have reached the sky above the waterfall. Also, these are a new enemy too. A new enemy. Crows. Everything before now has just been berries. We've reached the boss. So, first, we'll talk about her partner below the mountain. I say partner, but... the petty patrol Tengu, Momiji Inubashiri. The wolf Tengu at the Waterfall of Nine Heavens also tried to stop the heroine, but she withdrew early and reported it back to the Tenma, the boss of Tengus. And now, Tengu closest to the village, Aya Shaimaru. The Tengu sent by the... that should be sent, I believe. The Tengu sent by the boss of Tengu to speak to the intruders as she knows the heroine. She says that she and the other Tengu already planned to attack the new god, so she sends the heroine back home. And the song that shall play for her? It will not be Wind God's Girl this time, but Youkai Mountain, Mysterious Mountain. I made the same Aya's themed Wind God Girl with the image of Aya, the newspaper reporter, but this time I emphasized the image of a yokai Tengu from ancient Japan. If I somehow gave it an old nostalgic feeling, you too would become one of the yokai. Ah, it feels so nostalgic. Alright, let's vote. I came to check on the intruder report, but I never thought it'd be you. I don't have any business with any of you Tengu. Get out of my way. We've received an intruder alert, and for some reason they called me onto the job. I was just a simple newspaper reporter. What are you trying to say? It's because I'm the one that knows the most about you. Maybe it would be best if I could talk you out of it. That was the boss's plan. I told you before, I don't have any business with the Tengu. I just want to see the god that lives on the mountain. The god of the mountain? Ha! Haha, so you mean that god. Do you know something about her? Lately, there's been a guy giving even us some trouble. She keeps acting like this mountain is hers. And she even comes down to the foot of the mountain lately to try to gather faith. So she's gathering faith. That's gotta be her. I want to meet with her. Where is she? If she really got out of hand, we Tengu, we're going to beat her, so you don't need to do anything. Oh, come on, I've come all this way. Take me to where the god is. But there's no way I can let you through. The Tengu patrollers won't stand for it if I let you through that easily. Jeez, you Tengu are such a pain. Belonging to a group that means that sometimes you don't get to have your way. Now, I'll go easy on you, so come at me with all your might. Thanks for going easy on me, but you could have just let me through, you know. Now we face Aya Shaimaru, the Crow Tengu reporter. She's here to send us back home as the Tengu are already planned to deal with the god, but Reimu ain't having none of that. This goes back to like Reimu kind of taking fights sometimes. I didn't even need to do that. This is, I actually really like this song. How do they spread out like that? Okay. I have to remember how to do Alright, give me them peas. And, this. Okay, I remember how to do this. There we are. I don't have to fight seriously that much, but you were stronger than I expected. At this rate, maybe you could even beat that pain of a god. So take me to where she is already. That god showed up here not too long ago, with a shrine in a lake. There's a new shrine up the way a bit. She should be there. A shrine atop of a mountain? I thought ours was the only one. Yes, there's a new god that decided to show up in Gensokyo and call this place her home. The song that shall play for this stage, the primal scene of Japan the girl saw, or the Japanese wilderness the girl watched. Different names. This is the 5th stage theme. This time, the Japanese element is deeply thought out, especially as it gets more Japanese the more you progress through the later half. Comparing this tune to the others, the Japanese element is relatively small, but the very dark, nostalgic melody and rapid chorus feel very latter half. If you listen to it combined with the gameplay, it feels even more latter half. Well, it is the latter half. Even so, the Moria Shrine seems even more extravagant than the Hakurei Shrine. I mean, yeah, they got a bigger shrine. I wonder if this will be the day I end up being Kanako. Probably not. But hey, let me actually play the game well. This song, The Japanese Wilderness the Girl Watched, it's one of my favorite songs in this whole series. Are there others I like more? Yes, there are others I like a lot more. But this is one of my favorites. That was risky though, but it paid off. Sometimes the risky dumb moves pay off. Oh, they're so low now. That's not right. Sane should be showing up. Yep. Sane has the theme of making all of her spells, all of her non-spells and spells, not all, but a lot of them in the shape of pentagons. Dang it, I hit the button. Oh well, Sonic gives you a life back anyway. I love the chorus ending bit of this song. If a shrine man like you is coming up the mountain, might you be here to help us get settled in? Well, this sure looks like a shrine. I guess there was another one besides ours. This is the Moria Shrine, a long-forgotten shrine of the past. It and the lake up ahead were both transported into Gensokyo from the outside world. You moved a shrine in a lake? That's pretty flashy. My god and I will be taking over this mountain now. Then, if we can take over your shrine, all the faith in Gensokyo will be ours. If you do that, you'll never hear the end of it from Gensokyo's myriad native gods. But this is for Gensokyo's good as well. Gensokyo will become weak if it continues in its current state of lessened piety. We'll lose the power to cause miracles. You've got to be kidding. I'll be able to restore Gensokyo's piety somehow with my own powers. I'm Sane, a wind priestess descended from a long line of gods incarnated from the outside world. I'm gonna go over the songs and stuff real quick because, as Sane was saying, she is the defied human of the wind, Sane Kochiya, the shrine maiden of the Moria Shrine who moved together with the lake and the god to Gensokyo. She wants to gather enough faith for her god. If you're wondering how they moved an entire shrine and a lake, Yukari. It's always Yukari. Freaking Yukari. Anyway, her song, Faith is for the Transient People. It feels like a metal section suddenly got big here. I thought I'd give this a heavy feeling, but I got careless and overdid it, which is a bad habit of mine. Whether it's the melody or something else, it's the heaviest in this game. From this point on, it suddenly becomes bright, and in the end, it's kind of lost its touch. The stronger they are, the less the feeling of tension. This is the promise in Gensokyo. So, we face off against Sane Kochiya. Sometimes the humans that revere a god are themselves revered. Sometimes shrine maidens can become gods. Since you're a shrine maiden, are you prepared for such things to happen? I don't care if I become a god or not, but if you say you want to fight, you better be ready for one. I see. Then maybe you should watch and consider the power of a living god, the divine power to work miracles. As Sane says, she's a modern-day living god. She's a shrine maiden, and a god, and a human, and a lot of things. And a wind priest. Okay, I died. Rip. I should be more careful. How many lives am I looking at? Because I'm probably not going to be Kanako with this many. Unless I get another point, like, one up. Extend. Is this Day the Sea split? I think this is Day the Sea split. I have not practiced this game in a while. This transient. I think this is my favorite song in all of Mountain of Faith. I think this is her easiest card, if I remember right. Yeah. It's just simple movements. And I got an extender to make up for the life I lost. You're strong. If you're this powerful, why doesn't your shrine have more followers? I like to know that myself. I think even just setting your shrine up as a branch shrine to my god would get you a great deal of faith. I'll think it over, but I have to meet with her first. Huh? So then your goal is to deliver some divine punishment to the god who's been causing me all this trouble. And we make it to the last stage. Alright, let's get into the last couple of... I'm gonna do the last songs and everything together. Cemetery of Obashira, Grave of Being. This is the 6th stage theme. Since it's short, s- uh, since this stage is short, the tune is also short. The final stage has a drawn-out last boss battle, so if I didn't make the path leading to it shorter, it would lose its potency, which is why it's short. I'm not omitting the vital steps. I tried expressing the feeling, hey, something's about to start in this tune. Of course, something's going to start, since it is the final stage after all. And the song that will play after the stage, I'll wait. Let's get through the stage. You can also use your bombs to just collect a bunch of items. That's a good way of getting some. Especially if there are enough P's on screen to just immediately get it back. That might have been a mistake. Yes, I think I might be looking at... Oh, never mind. Full power again. I made it to the lake. She should be around here somewhere. The song. The venerable ancient battlefield, Suwa fought in fields. This is Kanako Yasaka's theme. This is a strange god who makes all human and yokai her friends with an overwhelming power. I composed a part which makes you feel awe towards a god, and a part which makes you feel the gravity of history. Anyhow, it's a playful tune which possesses ample reckless abandon. There's a huge difference compared to Sane in the melody, but maybe this is the difference between gods and humans. And even though she hasn't appeared yet, the avatar of the mountains and lakes, Kanako Yasaka, the god of the Moria Shrine, and new god of the mountain. The original inhabitants do not want her as a god, but she won't listen. With the help of Sane, she wants to gather enough faith for the shrine to prevent Gensokyo from becoming weak. Now is the test. Can I beat Kanako? Probably not. But we shall see. What's with all these creepy pillars? Well, come on out. Who is it that calls for me? Oh, if it isn't the Shrine Maiden from the foot of the mountain, do you need something? You're a very frank god, aren't you? Lately, it's easier to win over followers with a friendly face than with impressive stature. Well, anyway, it'd be bad for me if you tried to take over my shrine, so could you please stop? Take over? I intend nothing of the sort. I wish to help you save your shrine, to see people gather at it once more and free it from the clutches of the yokai. I never asked for your help. And anyway, even if we set you up in my shrine, I don't know if we'll get any more followers. It's not as if your faith can fall below zero. What Gensokyo lacks is belief in its gods. A shrine man like you should understand that, yes? Well, I do think it would be nice if more people would come to visit the shrine, but I don't need to borrow your power. I can do something about it myself. Shrines do not exist for the benefit of their shrine maiden. They exist to be home for gods. Now it's time. Time for you to truly rethink the purpose of a shrine. Damn, that's not what I meant. That's already a light off. And that's not. And that's already a power abuse. This is going to shit already. hate the invincibility frames that she gets. I have no clue how to do this spell card. And Mountain of Faith, her last spell card. I've never gotten that spell card. No way! Bruh, no! I did not just do that! Morning at the Hakurei Shrine. After losing to the god, Reimu made her lonely way home. As the Tengu talked about her behind her back. Oh, this really sucks. She's really gonna steal our shrine at this rate. If I don't go back there now. Reimu headed straight home without stopping to sleep. Even though that's the worst enemy of a Danmaku baddie. Ending number 7. Have you got enough sleep late? Aim for a 1 clear continue on normal or higher. So I still don't get to play the extra stage or the good ending because I played on easy mode. There's only one other game that did that to me. You are shitting me. Way to take the wind out of my sails. I guess I'll just go over the songs in the music room. Which, tomorrow will be special, yesterday was not. This would be the extra stage theme if I actually got to it. The information is just at the bottom of the screen. I thought of writing the most cheerful piece for this game. Not especially tasty, whatever those words are, I don't feel like it. I know takoyaki. And heavily seasoned, gensai, blah blah blah, and unusually expressive. Served as junk food, snack platter, cans of beer. And then the extra stage boss theme, which is Native Faith. Theme of Suwako Moria. It's a cheerful piece with a rapid feeling. Moreover, tried to add a Japanese and childish feeling to the melody. It fits Suwako perfectly. Such a lively tune is, on the contrary, actually a piano piece from hell. Again, this song has an abundance of chaos, even more so than Kanako. You definitely think she was playing around with the Shrine Maiden, with that particularly high speed. So that's the ending I got. Canonically, in the canonical ending, they don't even leave anyway. They have made their home here. Reimu doesn't get her shrine taken over, but they do not leave. They are here to stay. And, yeah. That's Mountain of Faith. Actually beats Kanako. Still doesn't get much.